gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah.
Before we even talk about the processor, the new Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro already demands attention. Branded as Next Generation Evolution, small yet powerful, it packs a 9.06-inch 185Hz OLED display, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen5, flagship-level liquid cooling, and even native Steam emulator support. On paper, it looks like a gaming beast, but does it actually deliver? And with smartphones getting so powerful, does a mini gaming tablet still make sense? Big thanks to my tech partner over in China for providing this footage. I really appreciate the support in making this video happen. Hey everyone, Stella here from Techie Street. If you're into staying updated with the newest gadgets, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our latest tech content. Let's start with the design. At first glance, it looks familiar, especially if you've seen the Red Magic Gaming Tablet 3 Pro. The 9.06-inch display is surrounded by ultra-slim, perfectly symmetrical 4.9mm bezels, giving it an impressive 90.1% screen-to-body ratio. Its size is close to the iPad mini, making it easy to hold with one hand and compact enough to fit into a small bag or even a shorts pocket. The biggest highlight is the transparent liquid cooling window around the rear camera. You can actually see the curved cooling channels, enhanced with RGB lighting. Once those icy blue effects turn on, the tablet transforms into a futuristic cyberpunk machine. It's the world's first tablet to combine visible liquid cooling with customizable RGB lighting. Another smart touch is the completely flat back. Unlike tablets with bulky camera bumps, this one sits perfectly flat on a desk, making gaming or drawing much more stable without any annoying wobble. The metal unibody frame and smooth 3D curved edges make it feel premium and comfortable. At around 368 grams, it's solid without feeling heavy, while the large display gives your hands enough room so your fingers don't block the action. You also get two USB-C ports, one on the bottom and one on the side. That means charging while gaming is much easier, and you can even keep an extendable controller attached while charging. There is one catch though. The bottom USB-C port isn't centered, so many standard USB-C gamepads won't fit properly. Since it's also close to the power button, using those controllers can become inconvenient. If you plan to use a controller, Red Magic's official Bluetooth version is the better choice. For audio, dual speakers sit on both sides in landscape mode. Even if your hands partially cover them during gaming, the sound remains loud and clear. Even better, both USB-C ports support bypass charging. Power goes directly to the system instead of the battery, helping reduce heat during long gaming sessions. And speaking of heat, this is where the Gaming Tablet 5 Pro really shines. Its biggest weapon is the pulsating liquid cooling engine. Red Magic brings its flagship phone cooling technology to a tablet and adds 11 customizable RGB LEDs, letting you personalize both colors and lighting effects. The visible cooling channels mixed with the RGB lighting look absolutely stunning. The colors are bright, the effects feel premium, and despite the built-in micro pump, it's almost silent. You'll barely hear it unless you put your ear right next to the cooling module. It also uses Liquid Metal 3.0, the same advanced cooling material found in premium gaming laptops. Combined with a massive VC vapor chamber, the tablet blends liquid cooling, liquid metal, and vapor chamber technology into one powerful cooling system. According to Red Magic, this setup significantly improves heat dissipation and keeps the processor running much cooler under heavy gaming. Last but definitely not least, the display. And honestly, this might be one of the biggest reasons to buy the Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro.
It features a 9.06-inch OLED display with a 2400 by 1504 resolution, advanced 10x luminescent material, up to 1600 nits peak brightness, 1100 nits global brightness, and a stunning 1,000,000:1 contrast ratio. The result? Brighter highlights, deeper blacks, and incredible image quality. The real game changer is the 185 Hz refresh rate. While playing Crossfire Mobile, aiming, recoil control, and tracking enemies felt noticeably smoother than on a 120 Hz display. Even though most games don't fully support 185 Hz yet, it also works perfectly with 165 Hz, 144 Hz, and 120 Hz modes. Touch response is just as impressive. Thanks to the Snapdragon 3930 touch chip, you get a 300 Hz touch sampling rate, up to 2000 Hz instant response, and as little as 2 milliseconds input latency. Every swipe, tap, and skill activation feels almost instant. Now let's talk performance. The tablet is powered by Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen5, built on TSMC's 3nm process, with CPU speeds reaching up to 4.6 GHz. In short, mobile gaming feels effortless. But here's where things get really interesting. This isn't just for Android games. Like Red Magic's gaming phones, it also supports PC emulators and direct Steam access. Just press the red gaming button, open GameSpace, launch the PC emulator, sign in to Steam, and your game library is ready. Even your saved progress syncs, so you can continue exactly where you stopped on your PC. In testing, The Witcher 3 at 720p low settings averaged around 20 FPS. Grimm's Creed reached 25 to 35 FPS, while Hades ran much more smoothly thanks to its lighter requirements. Power consumption started below 6 watts, which was surprisingly low. After installing GameSpace, it increased to around 9.5 watts, nearly doubling performance. The trade-off? More heat, with the hottest point reaching about 49.6 degrees Celsius near the cooling system. It still can't match a dedicated gaming PC. Mobile devices simply have limits when it comes to power, cooling, and hardware size. Even so, playing PC games on a 9-inch, 185 Hz OLED tablet feels surprisingly unique. Being able to jump into your favorite games almost anywhere is a level of freedom that's hard to beat. Battery life is backed by an 8300 mAh battery, and both USB-C ports support 80-watt fast charging, taking the battery to around 50% in just 20 minutes. As for the price, the Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro starts at 4,999 yuan in China, roughly 556 pounds in the UK, or around $736 in the US. So let's answer the big question. If smartphones already do everything, why buy a mini tablet? It's simple. No phone gives you a 9-inch display, and no gaming laptop is comfortable to use on the go. The Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro perfectly fills that gap. It's more immersive than a phone, easier to carry than a full-size tablet, and far more portable than a laptop. Add PC emulator support and direct Steam connectivity, and it becomes much more than an Android tablet. It's a true portable cross-platform gaming machine. And that's it for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button for more awesome tech content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!